So now we're going to make the corner brackets. So one of the corner brackets will hold the Z-axis motor, and these others are just free brackets that all they do is actually hold everything in square. There are another 4 brackets that are associated with the Z-axis assembly, but we'll look at those a bit later on. So let's start with these little ones here. I'll take those 2 there. So basically all we're going to do with these is glue them together. But to glue them together in the right spot, we need to actually fix them in place. I'll fix them together with one of these little machine screws. Now, this spiky bracket should have a 3mm hole in it. We'll screw fix that into here. Now you should have actually threaded these other little square ones already. They've got the markings on it to be tapped. So now that that's together, I'm just going to squish it down on the table on the flat side, just so that they both align. And then I'm going to get my glue board and just run a bit of MEK down there, and that should wick into that hole, into the gap between the parts. This might actually open that a little bit just to give it a little bit of room. Now we're going to have to remove that screw fairly quickly because the PVC primer tends to eat into the thread on the acrylic part. So we'll want to take the screw out after about a minute or 2. So we'll just give it a little bit of time to start gelling together, and then while it's still a little bit wet, we'll take the screw out. While that's going there, I might just start with the corner bracket for the stepper motor. Now again, this is going to be the one on top, and this is going to be the one underneath, so the spiky one on top, and that's going to sit in there like that. These little gaps here, little slots there, need to align. So you can see there's one there and one here. We'll pop those on there. Now we will have to orient that wire when it's in the machine, just because it needs to sit in the right spot, come out of the right spot. So we'll just pop those 2 together like that, and we're just going to put 2 of these in opposite corners like that, and not too tight, just tight enough to hold it in place, but enough that we can actually wick some of the MEK, the PVC primer, down into that hole between the 2. Alright, well, that one's done. Now this one should be just about set. So I'm just going to take that screw back out again, very gently, and that's stuck together, so that's good. And now we'll just follow through with the rest of these. And finally, I'll just put this drive gear on. The flat on the stepper motor should correlate with this grub screw. So the grub screw goes onto the flat, and just tighten that up. And we're done.